the Crew 2 video editor. Yes, welcome back to the channel, fellas. Welcome back to the channel, fellas, and welcome back my voice. I finally started to get it back again, which is great. Thank you guys for all the fantastic messages of support you sent me on the last couple of videos, all the tips of what to drink and resting the vocal cords up. I really appreciate that. Anyway, enough of that. In this video, we're going to look at two exciting brand new features to the Crew 2, the video editor and the rap editor. But first things first, we're going to start off by doing a quick customization of the Pagani, as this is the base model car I'm going to be using to showcase the video editor. Now, it's important to remember, with this being a hypercar, there isn't going to be major parts available for it. You're not going to get as many parts as you saw in other previous videos, but nevertheless, there's still enough to make the car your own. Anyway, sit back and enjoy, and I'll catch up with you guys in a few moments.
On the track. On the track.
Right then, and there you had it. That was a quick customization of the Pagani, and I was actually pleasantly surprised with the amount of variation in the different skirting options that were available, so that was pretty cool. Obviously, for the sake of time, I decided not to go through all of the rims, quite simply because I know many of you have seen all the rims already, and I decided I wanted to go for a nice bright orange color, because obviously with Paganis, they're famous for being pantomime cars, showcase cars, they're famous for looking stupid and crazy, and I think orange is the color that best illustrates that. It's the biggest come look at me style. Well, actually no, fluorescent green or fuchsia pink might be a little bit more crazy, but nevertheless pretty decent all in all.
Okay, that's the photo app. With this, you can grab pictures and share them. Even better, you can capture moments for the photo album. And if the picture's a tough one to take, don't worry. You can go back and forth on the timeline to find that one perfect moment.
Right then, so whilst I was actually driving and giving you a quick lowdown on the customization for the actual Pagani itself, what was happening was the game was capturing footage. It was capturing me just cruising and driving around. What I've done now, as you can see, is I've actually gone into the new look photo options. Now obviously the Crew 1 actually did have its own in-game photography system. The Crew 2, you'll be pleased to know, comes back with that, with a better and more simpler looking layout with pretty much the same function. So the ability to change the time of day, the ability to change the weather conditions, to have pedestrians switched on and off, to turn damage on and off. There's also, even animals as well, didn't realize that. Saturation, so for those of you who are really good at taking pictures, that's what you're going to enjoy. Now the system upon which the game uses to capture you whilst you're playing is known as the live replay feature, okay? I'm going to give you a quick demonstration as to how this works, and I'm going to stay purposely silent because I want you to listen to the engine sounds. Now, I've not had the opportunity to see a Pagani Huayra in real life, but regardless, that was so good, we need to hear it again. Twin turbocharged 6-litre V12, you heard it there. Now as you can see, I've also got the ability to go into free cam mode. I'm not the best cameraman, but it allows those of you that are good with a camera to put a bit more artistic flair behind your shots. Now, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, we've actually got a keyframe creation plate. So it's similar to what you would find in something like GTA 5. I believe it's the Rockstar editor. And basically, it just allows you to key up all the frames that you need, chop bits and pieces out. As you can see, we've got quite a variation of different camera modes there. I didn't really go into too much depth with it because I didn't really fully understand what I was doing. It's something that I really need to sit down with with an extended period of time. Hopefully, if I get beta access, I can do that and just go through all these different little bits and pieces. But as you can see, you can also change the filters and whatnot. You can change the depth of field, the intensity. You can put auto shake on there. My goodness, there's so much. Those of you that are into cinematics, those of you that are into being creative when it comes to car-based movies and whatnot, this is the feature that was missing from the Crew 1 that is now here in the Crew 2. A proper, fully fledged video editor, courtesy of the live replay feature. And to be honest with you, it's great. I think this is such a fantastic idea. I'm so pleased that Ivory Tower have done this because it's going to invite a whole new breed of people to come and play the game. At the end of the day, there are thousands of people, millions of people out there that are so creative, so good at developing these types of videos, and unless you give them the tools, unless you give them the paintbrush to paint the picture, they're not going to be able to paint the picture. Well, this is the paintbrush, here's the canvas, knock yourself out, lads. And it's also important to bear in mind that this is not strictly just aimed at those people who are doing cinematics. You know, if you go onto one of the circuits and do a circuit race, or if you decide to start doing drifting around the streets and whatnot, any type of footage that you play, you can capture it back, play it back, edit it, do whatever you want. Maybe you're racing with your friend or a group of friends and you want to see what the action's like from various different angles. You can do that. The opportunities are endless. right then, so I hope you guys enjoyed the excessive amounts of engine noise that I allowed you to hear this time round. I know in previous videos I've been guilty of talking over the actual engine. Reason why I was doing that in the other videos was because I stupidly forgot to disable in-game audio. Those of you who don't do YouTube probably won't know that you can actually get copyright infringements for using that kind of music if you don't have the license for it. But thankfully in this video that wasn't the case, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed that V12. Now, important question. How would you like to be in with the opportunity to win yourself the gold edition of the Crew 2? I mean, we could all do with saving some money, right? Sounds pretty good. I thought so. Now, you may not know this, but the Crew 2 community actually has its own Discord server for all things crew related. Content creators, brilliant moderators, and just general casual players of the game as well. What they're going to be doing is hosting a beta event, and there'll be competitions for each racing family. So as you know, the Crew 2 has got different motoring families, as well as one photo mode competition. And the winners of each competition will receive the Crew 2 Gold Edition on a platform of their choosing, provided by Ubisoft. Now the beta's only open for a few days, as you know, so you got to move pretty quick on this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a link in the description box so that you can get yourself into their Discord server. I'm also going to leave it as a pinned comment at the top. In the meantime, let me know what your thoughts are on the video editor and the live replay system in the comments below. And in the meantime, I'll see you when the next video comes out, which might be sooner than you think. Take it easy. Peace.